Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it is Paydirt review time again. And today we're going to be going through a bag from Indiana Gold Prospecting and Paydirt, or as he's known on eBay, MNB9112_0. Just rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Now, before I get any further, let me say a little piece of advice to anybody who is selling Paydirt on eBay. Pick a better name, a more concise name. It is almost impossible to remember some of these sellers' names on eBay, and you really, really want an easy to remember name. So if somebody asks me in 2 weeks from now, or asks somebody else that bought some Paydirt, oh, who'd you get it from? And they're going to say, oh, Indiana Gold Prospecting and Paydirt. Well, you could Google that all you want, and odds are you will not find that eBay account. So make easy to remember names. Now, I know a lot of people sell other things than Paydirt on eBay, and they don't want to pigeonhole themselves, but Indiana Seller 49, something like that, something easy you can remember. Personally, I think it sounds more professional to have a professional sounding name as opposed to just a whole bunch of numbers, underscores, letters, just randomly placed. But before I get too far off track, let's get to the Paydirt I'm going to review. And today we're going to be reviewing his 20-ounce bag with a guaranteed 0.525 grams of gold in it. And I also will say, not only does he sell on eBay, but he is also now selling on acrossthepondpaydirt.com. I got this bag off of eBay, though, because the ROI was a little higher when I calculated all the math. But now let's just go to the overhead and dig into this dirt. But first, here's the description. As you saw, a really good description. I really love this description. Not only does it tell you everything you pretty much need to know about this Paydirt, from black sands to blondes, the amount of gold that was added, as well as where this Paydirt was mined from. So I really did enjoy this description. It does also say it is 20 ounces, so we're going to weigh that up. 1 pound, 4 ounces. There you go, 1 pound, 10 ounces, and a little bit over that, so it is over the 20 ounces. It also does say in the description that it will come shipped in 2 separate bags, and as you can see, there they are. So let's just open one of these up. We'll open up both of them. And I will rinse out the bags as always before I do my final review, just to make sure nothing got caught anywhere in there. So there you go. Some larger material in there, obviously. Let's check it for any magnetite. Really not much magnetite, so we'll have to see when we're panning it out just how much black sands are in there. But now let's just listen to some music while I classify this down. Well, finished classifying everything down, and as you can tell, the vast majority of the material is in the upper classifications. Then it kind of drops down with a little bit less here, and the least amount being in the -40. But I'll be really curious to see where the gold is in this bag, so let's go set up some water and pan this out. So I have my pan, have my water, have all of my Paydirt here, and let's get started with the +10 and listen to some more music. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and that was some fun Paydirt to go through. Now, it was a little bit cloudy, did have some organics, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. For now, let me just show you the gold I found. In the plus 10, nothing. Not even one little piece. But I'm not upset about that because it was only guaranteed a half a gram, so I didn't expect anything big in the plus 10. In the minus 10 plus 20, I did find some gold. A nice little pile, probably 25 little pieces in there. And then in the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold. A really nice pile of gold, probably 60, 70 pieces in there. Nice little pile. And finally, in the minus 40, even more gold. Some nice little gold. I wouldn't call it flour gold. It's probably minus 40 plus 50, somewhere in that range. But it is still gold. So let's just start weighing this up. If I turn my scale on, it will help. The minus 10 plus 20, 0.3. Now I am guaranteed 0.525 grams in this bag. .245, and finally the minus 40. This might budge a scale, but if it does, it's going to be just a wee bit. More than I thought it would. 0.050. So let's just weigh it all up. .600 on the dot. So now let's just talk about Paydirt difficulty. Now this Paydirt was, I would call it medium difficult on average, just because it was a little bit cloudy. It did have some organics. It did have some fine gold in it, and it was a larger amount of material. So for a beginner, it would be hard material to go through. For an advanced panner, it'd be medium. And for an expert panner, I would again call it medium, but really low on the medium scale. And now let me get to the ROI and the review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from Indiana Gold Prospecting and Paydirt, or as I've said before, MNB 9112_0. That's his eBay name. This was his 20-ounce bag. It was guaranteed 0.525 grams. Its cost was $43. Shipping was $0, so total cost right here, $43. Gold recovered, again, right here, 0.6 grams on the dot. Gold spot on the day this was received was $61.08, making this gold's value worth $36.65, which makes my ROI 85.23%, or on my scale, an 8.5. So pretty happy with it. That's a pretty good return. Now for fun factor, I'm going to give him an 8.5. There was nothing that made it lower or better than the ROI, so for fun factor, 8.5. For Paydirt description, he's getting a 10. He has a really good detailed description, and it's not pages and pages long. It's a really good, concise, short, detailed description, so 10. For Paydirt quantity and packaging, he's getting an 8.5. 10 for quantity and a 7 for packaging, so 8.5 total. For customer service and shipping, 10. Customer service was really excellent, and the shipping was extremely fast as well. So total score right here for MNB 9112_0 is a 9.1. So that's a really good score. But I have to throw a disclaimer in there. This seller has now started selling on acrossthepond Paydirt.com, and his prices have been fluctuating a lot over the last couple weeks, and they've since eliminated the $10 shipping they had on acrossthepond Paydirt.com, but his prices have seemed to change, and not in a good way. He is now selling this bag, exact same bag, 20 ounce, 0.525 gram bag, for $55 on Across the Pond Paydirt. And if I would have bought it at that price, my ROI would have only been 66% and the total score would have been an 8.4. So I don't know what's changed because gold is actually lower now than when I purchased it at $61.08. As of today, when I'm shooting this video, gold is $60.23. So it's almost $1 cheaper and his price went up $12. So like last week, I only can review what I purchased and what I got. So this is what I got. An 85% ROI with a 9.1 score. But I will say I really did enjoy this Paydirt. I really liked it. It was fun to go through. And if I could get a 70, 80% ROI out of these bags every time, I would definitely buy it again. Now all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold-plated dime. So let's just flash up the score right here. Now for today's 24 karat gold-plated dime winner, this is going to go to Richard Billen. So Richard Billen, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching, happy panning, and make sure you hit the subscribe button below if you're not already a subscriber.